Hello and welcome back to Space Tyrants, where we are trying to take over the world. That's what we do. Well, we've got to go for one of these because there's two, and I get a sense if I go for one of these, it'll throw the mouse at me and just wipe me out. It could still, if it does three at once, it could be very unfair and just fill that entirely and wipe it, and then that would be very bad. I kind of expected it to hover over to do that. That was really dumb. Right, so it's been a while since I uploaded the last few videos. We need to increase our fleet leaders by 1 level. And in this one, we just get Tyrant Anger. On capture an enemy planet, reduce enemy neighbours by 2 defense. Well, we've already got that, I believe. And that's a crystal goal. Let's go with the capture goal. We don't have any other available commanders, and I don't know how to unlock those. So the gold cloak or the ermine cloak, which gives us 20 start in tyranny, it's not really that good. And we have the +1 siege or +1 power. +1 siege when invading crystal planets. Well, that doesn't sound that great, does it? And then on capturing a planet, we do the 2 defense. Yeah, let's just go with that and triple check that we are recording and everything is running fine. Yes, it is during the loading screen. The Berserk Union rules based on numbers, not strength. Never expect a Berserk ship to survive a battle. Well, you know, if you've got that many bees, then bluff. Because we don't like bees here. Having trouble? Right, capture and hold the Omega cores. Capture and hold is a combat mission. This means neutrals won't ally with the Senate, so Senate fleets more aggressively attack you. Race to capture the core somewhere in the middle of the map. Invade a core to begin the capture process. Remember, your fleet doesn't need an orbit a core for capturing to complete. Capture progress is displayed at the top of the screen. If you can capture 2 cores before the Senate does, you will win. Okay, suddenly this could be very hard. So we need to capture and hold 2 cores before the Senate does. Right, let's begin. And it's awkward playing on one screen that's actually smaller because it's only in a window. The screen that's got it full screen, and the one that I'm recording on has it full screen, so it's bigger on this, so I might as well watch it on this. Right, so we can get, let's start off with 1 tech at random. That sounds pretty good. Right, so fast missile racks. Let's go. Right, so that's the prison. We all will go to the prison first, because getting 2 sets of ships to explore and defeat things is just better. Right, so what do we get? God, they all sound pretty terrible. Right, so let's go double damage. I mean, essentially we are the same ships versus the same ships. Right, they're all focusing fire on him. So I will consider regenerating. Yeah, let's just start regenerating now, and then we'll meteor strike. Now that we've got a bit of a better head start. Don't die, you can survive. Well, we lost 1 ship. And that's not the end of the world, right? Get another meteor strike before he gets inspired. And before he kills off any more of my ships. So, you know, invade. Come on, invade. Oh yeah, we get the extra bonus invasion dice. Just about 5, thanks to our bonus invasion dice. That also gives us an extra thing. Serial killer assassin needs another kiss. Well, we'll always do this. A tyrant knows words mean nothing. Explosives and the neocortex on the other hand work wonders. He begins behaving immediately. Right, so even though the unrest doesn't show at the beginning, it's always 10. So I guess, right, we will go this way, and then our other guy will go backwards actually. But with this guy, yeah, I mean, let's go to the shipyard, and I mean, we can have more destroyers, or we can get a frigate, which isn't that good, or a cruiser. Let's just get a destroyer. It's free to play, and then attack. I mean, you know, they're down 1, but also we'd rather have the upper hand, to be honest. Enemy shields are halved is always good, so let's start with that. And then we'll Geoshield. No, Geoshield isn't that great, to be honest though. He's charging up for a hex shot. Who's he going to shoot it on? It is not on anyone in particular. Right, so yeah, the Geoshield on that guy. Everyone is going to survive. It's not the end of the world. He's getting a few shots in, but that'll be down before he knows this, and then, hey, you're inspired to go finish them off. And I will have a sip of my tea to that. Your weakness offends me. Right, let's invade. We've got the bonus dice because it's early games. 6! I basically want to secure... Actually, we don't need to secure our homeworld so much. Of course we're going to hack the planet. What do we get out of this? It's a cash planet. Right, so these are all research cores. There's Clack, which we will be going to next turn. So I'm going to finger him. Wow, that was a good fingering. He got the strong... Our finger is getting powerful from just so much fingering. Oh dear. Right, it said that they don't attack us because they aren't going to allow the planet to be sieged. I am such an idiot. It means basically if we fail a siege dice, we can just re-go in for the siege. Right, of course we're going... Oh, it's one way. That's new. Well, we'll take this. It's free. It's very free because it's a 1 dice roll. 5 damage. Right, so because we don't necessarily have to worry about our homeworlds. Oh, another one that we can hack. Wow. We're getting all the hacks. Digitize. Convert research into a card. I mean, it's not that fantastic. I will go back and take that to be actual. Yeah, let's just get 4 research and use one of our things, and then actually we're just going to re-land on our own planet. Or we can't do that. We don't have enough to construct a new leader. We can't actually run anything. Sure, let's also do another explanation. Damn it. It's probably because it's, you know, it's been hacked. You probably can't really get anything, I don't know. But it was worth exploring. +3 defense to a controlled planet. I mean, we'll go to this. We'll see if we get it. We shouldn't have a problem. 3. Well, it's a good job I didn't do that. Let's just take it and re-siege it. For 6, wow. At least we learned how to use our dice properly. Let's get the research. Yeah, we got nothing, but big deal. I'm gonna go take this, and then we could maybe hold that planet. It's gonna be cheap actually, it's gonna be free even. Right, so Berserk could haste a ship, or we can make a ship invulnerable. Right. I am gonna take the laser strike and try and get a big advantage outright, to be honest, because they might be difficult. Right, our shields are pretty high. Right, they're attacking him, so I'll do that, and then I'll just regenerate him because why not? We've already won. So yeah, we're getting right, militia leveled up. Good. We're getting pretty good deals here. Right, so we've got our extra crew. And to be honest, I am going to take you to the shipyard. You're going to get a battleship. And then, let's go. This is free to invade. Its defense was supposed to go down by 2, but I guess it can't go lower than 1, I'm not sure. That's a militia world, I believe, I'm not sure. No, it's probably just because it's a dice world, right? I'm actually going to change my mind and shoot them. Even though it may be not the smartest thing to do, right? I don't know what was wrong with my English there. Maybe not the smartest thing to do. Doesn't really make sense. Like, regeneration field is always a brilliant one. securing the planet, it takes a few turns, and then we need another one. I'm guessing we need to go out that way, because that's in the corner, yeah, so you're actually going to be pretty useful. You keep going that way and try and capture some planets. We're not going to bother with the crystal, because they are never going to turn to their side. And as a result, they're never going to be a problem to us. Right, so that's just add a dreadnought. That's lethal force after losing to space monsters. So space monsters are still a thing. We could finger someone else, right? I want the extra invasion dice. So actually, you need to go to the shipyard. Your fleece is not looking so good. That is probably not a brilliant idea. But let's go. But actually, I can ultra finger you and just get. This guy is essentially taking himself out of the field. Maybe we'll see. Oh no, it might be useful to go that way. But right, so we can stun. Oh wow, yeah, it's one ship. What does it matter? Get stunned. You are dead, and just pulse beam him. Oh, he's super dead. I didn't realise we'd destroyed quite so much of 5. Perfect. Now we've got our extra invasion dice back after the few turns that we get it. So the few turns that we had it, we did it well. We discovered a group of traitors in our midst, planning against your tyranny. Let's duel the leader. I don't know what we usually do. Plus 26 tyranny, of course. We are doing well. Right, so we can get Titan's grip. I mean, we're not really doing much else. And then we will also add 3 defense to the thing that we don't capture it yet. 6. Yeah, let's add 3 defense to it so that it's definitely up there. We could get extra health on these, which we will do because they are our guys. I'll leave that path to him. I will go up the middle with these guys. It's a slow lap. Well, there isn't in the middle. Or maybe there is. I don't know. We'll never be defeated. Don't be so sure. Although these do tend to be reasonably good ships, so let's give them a blast. Let's give some volleys out there. Then a pulse beam on. Or not, because it wasn't apparently doing right. Regeneration field before we all die. I should actually have got my geo shields up on that guy and protected him. Let's also protect this guy because he's sort of dying out there, which isn't fantastic. That's our big guy. How are his ships all duplicated? Why are there so many of them now? Where did they all come from? Right, steal the breaches. I forgot we need to keep an eye on breaches. Right, get geo shielded as well because I don't want you to die. You are one of the main ships that we like to keep. And that's with the extra health as well, so we're getting owned pretty badly. Right, only one left. This should do it. Hopefully he hasn't downed. Right, he went for that one. Good. It didn't take. I thought it was going for my bunny there. I'm sure they're all bunny ships, but you know, my good bunny, my regeneration bunny. That sounds like some sort of regenerating dildo. The regeneration bunny. It regenerates. Let's hack it. Nothing ever bad seems to come from hacking it, but this, you know, upgrades. Sure, let's increase its output. Why not? This is pre-release, so what we have to capture 2 or 3. I was going to say if we have to capture 3 of them, then I guess they've got more up in their ends than we do. Although here's one. Nice and available for us next turn, which we will definitely partake in. Right, so I mean, I'm going to take you to the shipyard. You are going to get an extra ship, and then you are going to attack this fortified city, just so that we've got access to other things. Burrow down or be destroyed. Destroy all fighters. Frigate. Well, the enemy shields are half is always good, so let's just go for that. And then a meteor strike on their plasma ball guy. so that we can, although we don't get to choose, but it did take out the guy that I wanted. Shit, come on. Regeneration fields, because of the breach I didn't get to activate it as soon as I'd liked when we lost one. So that was unfortunate. Right, meteor strike now, their shields are down. And then a volley to finish him off. Their ships are pretty good, to be honest, so they are a bigger problem than us. They definitely have more effective weaponry than we do. But that may be just because they're leveled up, rather than them just being better ships, but you never know. Final words. That is a new one. I haven't particularly paid attention to their side though, so it's not like I know that. You know, it may be a new power that we could get, but it may be pure to them, and it may have happened a lot. Stone hair, Bucky hair is now big enough to get better ships, so this could be a problem. But it wasn't! And we take the planet, ready to go. Rockstar Hot Black Indelacio was about to complete a tour in this system when you subjugated the local government and enslaved it. Let's demand that they accompany us on tour. The band agrees and quickly becomes a PR puppet to your empire. You're amazed at what their fans will do. New trait, Rocker. Yeah. Oh, we can even read that. Trait information. Well, we know that. It's good to have a new trait that we can actually use now. And cards. +1 tech at random. Well, we've used our crystals, right? That will take them. And then that, I guess, we'll just explore. And we need to hold, but I mean, we don't need to hold the one all the way down there. But we could hold that one. I might leave people in orbit above that. We've captured a bit better, closer to capturing it anyway, at least. Landing party allows an additional exploration, or we could get 2 cards, or we could get attack at random, which we will do. The Jade Fortress. We will actually go to the shipyard. We will give you one of those and one of those, and then when one of those dies, we'll bring this guy into action by getting another one of those. We will also give you the best chance of survival by actually completely obliterating that fleece. I mean, what better chance of what better chance do we have than completely obliterating them? Our finger is a little overpowered, I do believe. No little finger references here. Because, spoilers 2, no. We can't land in pass here. That's, you know, that's not the one that it is. Right, so to you we go to the crystal world and get an extra crystal, because that will be advantageous, although these could destroy us. Right, that sends out fighters, I believe. I'm going to take the heal. It's probably not the smartest of plays. Right, pulse beam on that fighter guy, and then we'll put a shield wall on our guy so that he doesn't take as much damage, and then that has been dusted. And they are definitely getting owned. Right, we don't even need the regeneration field, to be honest. Our shields are handling it for now. Our guy seems to not be charging his shield wall though. Right, just put it up now because, hey. And then pulse beam him down. He even rallies at the end. Right, let's invade. Shocktopus is also leveled up so that he can actually be a little bit more effective. Let's see what we get from the crystal world. The crystal maze! And it's a hackable planet. So what do we get in this one? Use 1 crystal to draw a new card. Well, I mean, convert research into a card. Let's convert 8 research into a card. Let's do Titan Grip. I mean, we could use a crystal to draw a new card, but it's not ideal. Well, I mean, I'm sure we already had this, although protection field might be something else, but leveling it up doesn't hurt. Right, here comes the Empire. We will need to start fighting them off, which is an issue. Because their fleets are quite big, but our finger is also very effective. Right, these are going to hold. Titan's grip. I will allow them to hold, which means you actually go to the shipyard, and we will get another one of these guys. And that seems a nice fleet. You need to go to the shipyard for definite, and we will do this. I will death ray these. Thorn Wall, and we will take them on. We will do Titan's grip. And then if we get something good, we will maybe use it on the planet. I don't know, we'll see what we do. Alright, so we can make a ship invulnerable for a few seconds. That seems pretty good. Right, let's get rid of their regeneration the best that we can. Right, you seal that breach as quick as you can, which also means I'm going to have to do protection fields so that it doesn't die. And then we'll leave this protection field up because our shields aren't even down at this stage. Right, shield wall, so we're not going to die, and we shouldn't have too much of an issue here. Yeah, so Mars will just regenerate once we've got the volley on, because nothing is going to die here today. Not today, Satan, not today. I'm just going to double check we are recording because concerns. And yes, I mean obviously the sound and the video freeze and you missed the end of the death of the battle. So we can add a dreadnought to a fleet, but we don't need to right now. Can you invade please? 6, so perfect invasion. And we can hack the planets. So what do we get with this? All these planets that are hacked. Hurry 4 points of research. Well, it gives us another thing. Phyto warheads plus 50% damage. Sure, why not? Let's focus on that ship. Dreadnoughts. I mean, that's a battleship, not a dreadnought, isn't it? I could have a dreadnought. Do I want a dreadnought? I'm going to leave them, leaving them in orbit or going to attack. I might as well face them in battle, hadn't I? It sounds the smartest play, not just sitting back, go face them, and then I can consider things from there. Ship fire rate reduced by 70% on that, sure. Why not? It is a boarding party, which is probably the stupidest thing to use this on. But geoshields, and you get your protection field up because you are dying badly. They are focusing fire pretty heavily upon you, and that is not good. So destroying those fighters might have been a great idea actually, because everything is dying very quickly. And I thought, you know, I saw it once. Oh great, there. Shields. Once I saw what was going on. Could I have had more ships here? I feel like I could have actually put more ships in than I did. Right, get protected. Because I don't want you to die. Right, they're sending a boarding party. But it's a boring party. Come on, shoot. Finish them off already. Right, we unfortunately couldn't regeneration. Oh great. He may have blocked our volley with that. Right, you get protected. Because I need you to stay alive long enough to not die. Could you rally please? That would be very nice so that I can finish them off before you die. Anyone? Rally? Die. Because if he dies we may be in trouble. Right, Geo shields. You are a volley. Right, that shield may not save him. It didn't. But we did win the battle. Overall, that was a little concerning, but I will add a dreadnought to your fleet because you lack the firepower that I require you to have. Right. Of course it didn't add to our invasion, but I needed him to actually win. Right, let's invade this. Yes, I mean, we have to do it anyway, so we've got it. What do we get? Anything interesting? It appears your serial Klar needs teaching another lesson. Right, so -2 unrest. It's auto at this time to just do that because Argilian blood fever. Let's collect some samples. 28 research. That was rather effective. We do not have much in the shape of cards, so let's go. I mean, 8 research to get a 4 research card, not really that effective, to be honest, but I'm not going to complain. Right, that Omega Core is done. This one we are protecting rather effectively, and I wonder if we can find that other core before it is the end. Add a battleship to the fleet. Well, I mean, if we can get another crystal world, that is just an asteroid, so that's not really effective. I see their homeworld though. Right, so get fingers. Oh, that basically obliterated them. So that was nice. That was nice. I keep expecting it to invade. 3. You know, it's like there's nothing there. It's what else are we gonna do? Just invade this already? There's one inner wormhole like Alumni. Well, let's enter it and see where it takes us. One ship was lost. Well, not the end of the world. I thought we might end up somewhere else. So we need another asteroid to get plus 30% income. Well, it's not really anything special. Right, you need to invade, please. And then we will think about going to the shipyard because he needs some more ships before this force comes to wipe him out. Right, shipyards. I guess it was just because their fleet was so much bigger that we had all those extra space options than we actually did. I mean, let's get plus 4 research. Why not? And then no, because we've got too many cards, and if we do plus 2 cards, it's still going to be a waste. So, do we have this? I don't know. But even if we do, it's a pointless thing. That's an interlink node. What do interlink nodes do? Anything special? I guess they're something that we don't really care about. Ah, there's the last one. It's got a space beast around this. Do 50% damage to one ship, sure. What do we shoot first? This one, I guess. Right. Let's get a meteor strike out there. That was quick. Let's get a volley out there. Then I'll do a protection field. Then I'll just charge it for the pulse beam, and everything just melted that. Right, pulse beam, could you please? Right, it's probably not best. I probably should have done it on that one. Meteor strike, kaboom. Yes, and then we lost a ship. Oh, that was unfortunate. And then these guys are just melting them, so it's not a problem for us. Invading might be. It's a 5er. We got 6 though. We did this. Planet has been captured. Discover a group of traitors in US actors we plan against your tyranny. What will you do with them? Well, let's duel the leader. And with one quick strike we take down. Well, we've already got enough tyranny. But I should maybe try another option next time. Research. Wide bays allow for bigger squadrons. Organic armor. Is that on a ship that we have? It's on the Dreadnought, isn't it? Or asteroid screen is pretty good, and we've got a lot of those. We've got more of those in our fleet than we have the other thing, so I will take it. To be honest, right? They are fortifying. It's not going to save them. They are taking that one, but they have only the one. Okay, this is a real battle. We can launch 2 fighters per energy. I mean, I don't know if we want to do that early or later, so it's kind of unsure. Right, let's go for Geoburst on that guy, and then we will get some volleys out there. And then a protection field out there early, because we're going to win this. It's not even a challenge here. Protection field on these guys as well. And then a geoshield on you because you've got fire incoming, and they are dust in the winds. They were nothing to us now that we have the dreadnought. Militia has now leveled up and we can add some extra stuff. And that has become an asteroid maybe? Right, they are capturing that, but they are going to get fingered. They don't know how hard they are going to be fingered. The fingering is definitely coming. Right, I kind of want the asteroid, but I will go to them. Right, so you get fingered. You are dusted. Then we will just take this Omega core, so we've got them all. And then they will be nothing. And burrowed down into that Omega core. What's the worst that could happen? Right, so you are going to be stunned, so you can't do anything. We will take out this guy. I really should have bought some ships to replace the ones that we lost, but I guess rather I will be doing some expensive ships. Yeah, I'll just buy another bunny. Unless we've leveled up so high that we can do other things, in which case, you know, we will be more effective. Right, get yourself dusted. And then we'll finish off this guy. He did not die, he is regenerating. That is unfortunate. Right, so we could buy some more cheap ships like Meteor. Kaboom. Power exhausted. Right, we need to go to the shipyard for deafness. We shouldn't have a problem invading as well. We actually can't fail. 2. And we have 2 dice, so we get at least 1 on each dice. Plus, I guess I can't control that. I don't know why it's not letting me click on him. Misery Weave. Psychedelic link between ship and target. Heals friendly crew when the enemy suffers. Ah, that sounds pretty good. I'm not even going to read what fighter beams are. For some reason they have broken, and they aren't even orbiting. Ah, shipyards. No, there we go. I don't know why they were like that. No. A carrier and another cruiser. Please. Do I have to take it out first? Okay. Like I said, it's been a little while since I played, right, so that should now have no problems at all. I will give you a landing party. And you got nothing. Right, shipyards, we can add some more ships, good. Okay. So, come on, you readjusted everything before. Why are you being why are you being like this game? You were so much better before at handling it, and now you're kind of not right. There's nothing over this world, so we'll just take the free invasion and win. Of course. You thought we would fail? Let's get some insights. We might have to throw a card away, but it's not the end of the world, right? We probably could have fingered, I didn't pay attention. If I could have, then that was really stupid of me. Well, the enemy shields are getting halved, so get yourself most thoroughly dusted. And then let's get some volleys out there. I would like to charge for the boarding party. Actually, let's get a protection field off because that guy is taking some hits. And then we'll give him a geo shield as well. Shit, this guy's also getting dusted. Get protected. Do not die. We lost our ship. Well, let's get some volleys out there and finish them off. We lost 2 ships. We lost our battleship. Oh dear. That is not good. They were strong. They took out some of our good ships. That was not how we planned that to go. I should have put these small guys in the front, of course. I'm stupid. I remember learning that before, and then I've clearly forgotten it since. So they are too away. They can get to us though, but we're far enough away from that, and we're going to capture it, so we shouldn't have a problem. We can hold them off long enough for it to never be a problem. That planet just blew up. He's got some more militia, and some more militia. Wow. So Remove a friendly ship from battle. I will take withdraw, ironically. And I'm not taking it ironically, but, you know. I will take it surprisingly. Come on, steal the breaches. Why can't I steal the breach? And then we will withdraw something if it becomes a big problem, right? Get your volley on. You need a protection field and a geo shield. And you don't so much. Right, we could lose this. But, oh shit. I was going to withdraw something when it got too close to dead, but so apparently he was faster than us at killing it with a very effective, come on, finish it off. We need to finish him off before he becomes an issue for tissues. Right, that got inspired and then dies. Right, we took out the major problem. And he still got a shot off as he was dying. Bullshit. I call it. Come on, Geo Shield. I'm calling that bullshit. That was very bullshit indeed. Right, we should not need to withdraw anything from battle. We should win, especially with the regeneration field. Protection fields? Come on. Charge up. Charge everything! Yes. We can win! Slaves should know their place. Alright. Oh, shit. I didn't see Shocktopus ran that, so we got another battle. Well, let's do power up. We'll fire everything we've got when we can, and then we will power up immediately. It probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, actually, because shit. I probably should have bought more ships as well. What happens to my ships? Alright, get protection fields up before we die. This, I think we've lost this one. For sure. I do not believe our ships can survive, right? There is no chance. But we can survive this. They've got too much health. And we lack the damage that we need. The boarding party is definitely going to screw us over as well. Come on, shield wall, charge up in time. 3, 2, 1. It's too slow. And we took out one of theirs, but they took down all of ours. Right, get a volley out before we get killed, and then we can finish them off with a fingering. That is always an effective way of finishing someone off. Yeah. Right, death rays are definitely going to be called into action because we need to hold them off from our capturing. Right, we're capturing plenty. We can start to invade out towards them and take the asteroids even. I will get an asteroid. You control the Omega Cores, no one can defeat you now. Or we're going to just win. Titles earned. Ravager of Rabbits and Face Smasher. So, let's return to Tyrant Command and see how they progress through the universe. Summit Forces, advance. 1, 2. Well, I guess we know where we're going next time. Plus 10% ship health, or we'll start with 1. Let's go ship health because a bit of actual buffing could help us, right? So join us again for more where we will push back the Senate. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.